It's over.
Target acquired. Shoot to kill. Killing.
It ends now.
We didn't quite finish the job.
It's amazing to me how many people actually played this game and remember it today. I'm one of them. So when Night Dive Studios announced a remaster of The Thing for PS2, it wiggled free a childhood memory of frustration and sadness. I realised when I told a friend that I was going to put this on my wish list that I remembered next to nothing about this game. I remembered the end. When you're recording, I realised. So that's what I want to talk about today. This won't be a comparison of the original to the remaster, except for one or two things. It's more like my normal videos, except there's not enough here to do a deep dive like I normally do, so... And since I spent $29.99 on it, I thought I'd ramble about my thoughts and sensually dribble in your ears about the mechanics. So let's absorb and assimilate The Thing Remaster. The Thing starts with... Oh, this doesn't look bad. What? What? Oh, he's going toe to toe with it. The Thing starts with the strangest voice acting I've ever heard. So apparently they're speaking Norwegian. I thought it was a made-up language too, until I found an expert on this ancient missing language, and this was the translation that they gave for this scene. Lars! Lars! Wake up! Voice acting aside, it's an introduction for the people who have never seen the film. Apparently they exist. I don't know. I've never met them. Or maybe I have. Yeah, or maybe it's like a scroll or something Disney hasn't made cringe. Anyway, the game actually starts with you and your squad landing at the base from the original movie. So wait, so is this the base from the film then?
See if you can find it for your area. It's not very good.
Okay.
Straight away, I have no idea why a group of soldiers would be interested in a Science Institute's radio silence. And this is the second team too, so they really cared about this. I've got absolutely no idea why, because in the film... Stay on target, Co. Stay on target. Pop quiz. What do you call the second team in a military operation? That's right. Bravo team. So can you please tell me why, in all the salty, semen-soaked fucks, are they called the Beta team? Beta team sounds like they're cosplayers. Or cucks. I mean, even Resident Evil got that one right, guys.
Bravo team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Stop it! Don't open that door!
So, turns out they're using the Greek alphabet like absolute noobs, when they should have been using the NATO alphabet like big dick gigachads. After mercilessly critiquing Night Dive's understanding of proper American military protocol, I tried other controls, and they are, well, let's just say the early 2000s was a wild time. 5 flares, because I keep fucking trying to aim. Luckily you can remap the controls, but I only really felt the need to change the first person aiming and the use item button, but after I did that, I rarely used first person. Now, I consider myself an expert on first person. As someone who has voluntarily lived his life in first person, this is horseshit. When you enter first person, you lose the aim assist you have in third. We'll talk about combat in a bit. You can't move when you're in first person. Well, you sort of can, but it's leaning more than anything else. I never really used first person unless it was for the sniper rifle, and I think I only ever used that once. Anyway, heading into the base, we find our first use for the squad members, which are separated into 3 types. The soldier, which are absolutely pointless. They're supposed to be the best for fighting, but from what I can tell, everyone fights the same. The medics, they heal you and your teammates when combat is over. And the engineers, they repair certain doors that need to be fixed. Some doors you can do yourself, but others you have to have an engineer for. Team management is complicated, sort of. If your team doesn't trust you, there's a chance that they could crack like Humpty Dumpty and just go postal.
I regret nothing.
An easy way to win them over is to just ply them with guns and bullets. Give them to them, don't shoot them. Tempting, I know, and to take blood tests in front of them to prove that you're a red-blooded American and not a, I don't know, Canadian or something. There's absolutely no point in wasting test kits on your team members to find out if they're American or not, except for the one time that you have to, and that was...
Am I devious? Yes, I think I am. But as the old saying goes, I didn't come here to make friends. Well, that's bullshit. That's exactly what I came here to do.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god, both of them! I didn't expect both of them.
Nobody expects.
Both of them. So many times I tested my team, and then 4 steps later, they tried to make out with me with a little too much teeth. Alright, we need to protect you. We need to keep you safe. Never mind. And that's just randomly too. Every fight there's a chance they could get hit, obviously. And every hit has a 50 to 70% chance to give them a serious case of the munchies. Not only that, in the original game, they were scripted moments where they would just be forced to change into monsters to add a little spice to it, which kinda defeated the whole point of test kits. But in the remaster, they've tweaked the system and removed the scripted events, but they couldn't fully, so now it only takes 1 hit after those events for them to change. Like I said, the best use for the test kits is to use them on yourself and gain some trust. There's almost no reason to get attached to or even care about the team other than their basic functions, for 2 reasons. They'll either burst into a flailing mass of tongue tentacles and toenail teeth, or they won't.
The souffle will either rise or it won't. There's not a damn thing you can do about it.
And B, you lose them at the end of most chapters anyway.
Pierce! Pierce!
God damn it. Pierce
Have I-
must have got lost behind me somewhere.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's right. He just wandered off into the snow. But most of the time, there isn't even an excuse. They're just not there at the start of the next level. When your teammates do eventually turn into the kind of monster that Disney would make a tragic and sympathetic backstory for.
Genuinely, how do you consume this film? It's like, I will be better for now. It's like, oh, you kind of feel better. She skins dogs.
You're gonna want to gently and respectfully put them down. And the best way I found to put someone out of their misery is to riddle them with so many bullets that 50 Cent gets jealous and then set them on fire. It's the humane thing to do. That's the only way you can kill the bitey Chungus boys. If you don't burn them, they'll just skulk away and regenerate, like the slippery bastards they are.
In New York City.
You don't have to burn the little ankle biter ones though. Just a bullet to the dome, if they have a dome. And that's pretty much combat. And it doesn't change all the way up to the bosses either. I think one of them has a slight gimmick to it, and the other one you're using a turret. But enough about big scary monsters and shooty shooty bang bang sticks. How does this sound? Oh fuck! Fucking hurt my knee then. Did you enjoy that? Yep, that's it. That's all the music or sound design at all, really. Loud bang bang, snippets of the film's theme remixed, and lonely, windy silence. You're probably wondering why I haven't talked about the story yet, or didn't think I was going to. It's because there's not a whole lot to say. You land at the ruins of the base from the movie, have a quick shifty around, and then have a less than enthusiastic reaction to finding a UFO.
What the hell? What do you think it is, Captain? I don't know, and I don't care.
Looks like a goddamn UFO to me.
Yeah, we're not alone in the universe and all that crap. Check it out and move on.
After finding Childs' frozen corpse, and not MacReady's, it's never explained why. This is the closest we ever got to a proper sequel in canon, so I don't know, maybe MacReady was the thing?
Whitley, this is Blake.
What have you got?
One body, identification says Childs, no survivors. And what appears to be a...
One body and what?
Please stop interrupting me.
And after that, you go over to the Norwegian base and try to find the Alpha team, for some fucking reason. And that's basically the game. But from this point, it's just moving from area to area with basically no connecting threads. Like, right here, after killing a boss, you go down this hatch, and then you're in a submarine? Search the submersible. What the fuck? This is a submarine?
My name is Jeff.
And it turns out this company has moved in and started experimenting on the thing. Again though, same as the soldiers. Why are they here? How did they know this thing was here? The UFO crashed thousands of years ago, so they wouldn't have come for that. The whole premise of the film was that they couldn't call for help because the radios were smashed. So how did these people learn this was here? Anyway, the leader of the bad guys, this guy, turns out to have been experimenting with things' DNA on himself.
Quite the contrary. I'm living proof that the infection can be controlled.
No, that's not possible.
The results can't be ignored, Doctor. I will be remembered as the first successful test subject.
No.
But only if he keeps taking these injections to stop himself from turning into angry bubblegum. Well, he stops taking the injections.
This is the one thing we didn't want to happen.
And turns into a big bubblegum monster man. But just as the fight starts, you hop onto a helicopter with an unlimited minigun on the side and turn him into minced bubblegum. I think he's on top of the UFO at the time. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't care. But this is the part I remember when I was a kid.
Uh-huh. So what's your name, smartass? MacReady. R.J. MacReady. U.S. Outpost North 31. Cheating bitch.
That's great and all, dude, but, you know, why did you let Childs freeze to death? Where did you go? Where did you get this helicopter from? The questions are endless. Well, there's like 5. Overall, I'd say this is a pretty decent remaster of a terrible game. They tried to change some things for the better, but it didn't really work all that well. Case in point, the scripted deaths of your teammates. The only thing that changed, like actually changed, is the graphics. And like I said, that's what a remaster should be. Fix existing issues and make it look gorgeous. And I will say 30 quid is a bit too steep for what you get. I'd expect something like this to be in the 15 to 20 range. So I'd say if you see this on sale, it's worth getting, just for the experience alone, I'd say.
Yeah, we're not alone in the universe and all that crap.
And that's as much as you'd get from this, really. If you guys are interested in a more deep dive of this game, like my other videos, God knows why you would want to inflict that kind of pain on me and yourselves. But if you do, let me know down in the comments and I'll think about it. But for now, that is my thoughts on The Thing Remaster. Thank you everybody for sticking around and watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, break your keyboard while doing it. Do you click it with the keyboard? I don't know. And I'll see you all next time.
I don't need your help.
Whose name is the bill under? Does it come under your name, your partner's name, your family member's name?
Well, it comes under